I have always believed that the best answers for health are found in the simple gifts of nature. For many years, I have watched how the body heals when it is given the right conditions: fresh air, pure water, good food, rest, exercise, sunshine, and a trust in God. But there is another secret I want to share with you today, one that has been hidden in plain sight. It is the healing power of leaves. Now, you may be wondering, Barbara, can leaves really make such a difference? Yes, they can. In fact, research shows that some common leaves you might overlook in your garden or even throw away, can lower blood sugar, reduce cholesterol, and melt stubborn belly fat. These are not powders or expensive supplements. They are living plants, the same ones used for hundreds of years in traditional medicine, now being confirmed by modern science. Let me take you through 8 of the most powerful leaves I have discovered, ranked from the least to the most effective. As you read, I invite you to picture how easily these can fit into your daily routine. 1. Guava leaves. The first leaf I want to talk about is guava. Many people enjoy the fruit but throw away the leaves without a second thought. Yet these leaves contain a powerful antioxidant called quercetin, which reduces stress on the pancreas. The pancreas, as you know, is the organ that produces insulin. When it is inflamed or overworked, blood sugar rises and diabetes develops. In one study, people with pre-diabetes drank guava leaf tea 3 times a day. After 8 weeks, their blood sugar dropped by more than 25%. Isn't that amazing? All from a simple cup of tea. I often suggest to seniors, after your main meals, boil 5 or 6 dried guava leaves for 10 minutes, let them cool a little, and drink. This gentle habit not only balances blood sugar but also reduces LDL cholesterol by blocking fat absorption in the gut. Many people even report a shrinking waistline. 2. Mulberry leaves. Next on the list is mulberry. Most of us think of the berries, but the real treasure is in the leaves. They contain a compound called DNJ, which slows down the breakdown of carbohydrates. Think about what happens when you eat bread, rice, or pasta. Normally these turn quickly into glucose, spiking blood sugar. But mulberry leaves act like a gentle brake, allowing the sugar to enter the blood more slowly. In one study, people who took mulberry with a high-carb meal had 44% lower blood sugar afterwards. For seniors who struggle with spikes after meals, this is a blessing. You can drink mulberry tea by boiling the leaves for 10 minutes or mix the powdered extract into a smoothie. Over time, it lowers triglycerides, reduces inflammation, and helps melt belly fat. 3. Curry leaves. They are common in Indian cooking but often ignored elsewhere. These leaves are unique because they work on 3 systems at once: the pancreas, the liver, and the gut. Curry leaves reduce oxidative stress in the pancreas, protect the beta cells, and improve insulin sensitivity. They also help the liver break down fats more effectively and regulate appetite hormones like leptin and ghrelin. That means fewer cravings and better portion control. I have seen people who add curry leaves to soups, stir fries, or even scrambled eggs notice a steady drop in blood sugar and triglycerides within weeks. The flavor is earthy, but the healing is real. 4. Olive leaves. We have all heard about olive oil and the Mediterranean diet, but did you know that the olive leaf itself is a powerhouse? It contains oleuropein, a compound that reduces inflammation in blood vessels and improves how the body uses glucose. In one trial, people who took olive leaf extract improved their insulin sensitivity by 15% and boosted their pancreatic function by 28%. That is a remarkable improvement for something so simple. Olive leaves also lower LDL cholesterol and even reduce blood pressure. You can take them as an extract, capsule, or tea. I usually recommend steeping a tablespoon of dried leaves for 15 minutes and drinking before meals. It may taste a little bitter, but adding lemon makes it pleasant. 5. Fenugreek leaves. Many folks know it as a spice, but honestly, the leaves are where the true healing lies. They contain galactomannan, which is a soluble fiber that slows sugar absorption And there's also a rare amino acid that actually boosts insulin production. In one study, people who used fenugreek leaf extract lowered their fasting blood sugar by about 24% in just 3 weeks. Even more encouraging, their HbA1c, that's your long-term blood sugar, dropped significantly. Fenugreek also reduces triglycerides and cholesterol. The taste is slightly bitter but very aromatic, especially when you add the leaves to soups, stews, or lentil dishes. And for those who prefer tea, you can simply boil the dried leaves for a soothing drink. 6, neem leaves. Now we come to neem, which is, one of the most famous medicinal trees in India. The leaves are extremely bitter, but they really do carry incredible benefits. They improve how your cells respond to insulin, and that's honestly the key to reversing type 2 diabetes. A study showed that neem leaf extract lowered fasting glucose by 26% in just 90 days. Neem also supports the liver by clearing excess fat, which is a major cause of insulin resistance. If you can handle the taste, you can steep neem leaves in hot water and drink as tea, or blend them with lemon for a tonic. Start slowly, maybe just half a cup in the morning, and build up from there. The bitterness is strong, but the body responds beautifully over time. 7, the insulin plant. Its name really tells the story, doesn't it? Chewing just 1 leaf a day has been shown to drop fasting glucose by nearly 30% and post-meal sugar by 32% in a month. The compounds in this plant actually mimic insulin, moving sugar from the blood into the muscles where it can be used for energy. Fresh leaves work best, honestly. If you can find them, simply chew 1 or 2 in the morning before food. They can also be blended into a smoothie or brewed into tea. 8, mango leaves. And finally, the most powerful of all, mango leaves. Yes, the same tree that gives us the sweet fruit grows leaves with astonishing healing power. Mango leaves contain mangiferin, which lowers blood sugar, reduces liver fat, and protects blood vessels from inflammation. In a clinical study, people who took mango leaf extract for 12 weeks lowered fasting glucose by 31%, dropped LDL cholesterol by 27%, and even lost 4 centimeters from their waist. The best way to use mango leaves is to boil young green leaves, let them steep overnight, and drink the water in the morning. You can also dry and grind them into powder for smoothies. The flavor is slightly bitter, but honestly, the results speak for themselves. Why these leaves work. You may wonder why leaves are so powerful. The answer lies in the compounds they contain: antioxidants, flavonoids, polyphenols, and fibers that target the root causes of metabolic disease. They reduce oxidative stress. They improve insulin sensitivity. They support the liver in breaking down fats. They calm inflammation in the blood vessels. They balance hormones that control hunger and fullness. Instead of masking symptoms like many drugs do, these leaves help the body heal itself. My personal message to seniors. I meet many seniors who feel trapped. They take multiple pills every day, they struggle with side effects, and they live in fear of their next blood test. But I want to tell you, there is hope. You don't need to choose between suffering and side effects. Nature has given us these tools, and they are safe, gentle, and effective when used consistently. Start with just 1 leaf, maybe guava if you want something mild, or mango if you want the strongest effect. Drink the tea, chew the leaf, or take the powder. Stay faithful and give your body time to respond. Remember, healing is not about a quick fix. It is about daily habits, simple choices, and trusting in the body's ability to repair itself. Combine these leaves with whole foods, regular exercise, fresh air, and good rest. You will notice not only lower numbers on your tests, but also more energy, less fatigue, and a slimmer waistline. I often say that God placed the best medicine in the simplest places. The answer is not always in a laboratory or a pill. Sometimes it is in the leaf of a tree, overlooked and ignored, waiting for us to discover it again. So which leaf will you begin with? Will you brew guava tea, cook with curry leaves, chew the insulin plant, or steep mango leaves overnight? Whatever you choose, make it a daily practice. Watch your body respond and give thanks for the wisdom of creation. Take control of your health one leaf at a time, and remember your journey is not over. It is just beginning.